All right, I hope y'all are having a good weekend so far. The weekend begins right now. We got some Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 76 spoiler images. For those of you who did not know, a couple days ago, we got the full summary of the chapter coming up. It comes out in 2 days, so Monday morning slash afternoons when the chapter's going to actually be out officially in Japan and also on Viz and Shonen Jump's websites. But we have some early images I want to discuss with you guys that were discussed in that spoiler summary. So if you did not see that video yet, I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one. But I want to go ahead and get into it right now. So if you don't want to be spoiled, this video is not the one for you. I always give you a warning, last chance. Okay, that image right there that you see on your screen, this is the first image courtesy of DBS Hype, and this is Granola's mother. So now we have the reveal for the first time ever of what Granola's mother looks like from all the way back 40 years ago on Planet Cereal. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, and I go into a lot more detail on this in my spoiler summary video from 2 days ago. There's a scene in the manga chapter where Granolah has a flashback during his fight with Vegeta and Goku where he sees his mother. And they're basically, and I'll show y'all the next image here, right? They're together there. I don't know who RD is. That's the person who I guess scanned these. I know DBS Hype was the one that posted them, but he probably didn't scan them originally. And here we have Granolah and his mom. So there on the lower right, we have baby Granolah and Granola's mother. And what's going on is that there's a flashback that goes back to Planet Cereal. And what's going on is that they're in like a church or some kind of cathedral, and the Saiyans are invading. That's what happens. The Saiyans are the ones that are invading the planet. Granolah having PTSD flashbacks about what happened to him when he was a kid and what happened to his mom. Very tragic. I mean, the Saiyans have left behind so many dead bodies throughout the years, and Granola's mom happened to be another victim of Frieza's, empire with the Saiyans there. And last but definitely not least, we have this image here. This I believe to be the final image of the manga chapter. I think this is the last page. This is of course the Namekian. As you can see right there in the right, it says 40. And he's talking about that Bardock. 40 years ago, it was Bardock that saved them. Again, that's the cliffhanger. We don't have details about what Bardock actually did, how he did it. If it has anything, blah. If it has anything to do with the Dragon Balls. Sorry, y'all. Let me get some water. My voice is very dry, yo. That's why I was stuttering there. My voice is dry. I mean, I got cotton mouth, but anyways, yeah, we're not sure what it has to do with the Dragon Balls, but like if that has to do with the Cerulean Dragon Balls, or I doubt it does, but he's basically coming to stop the fight between the Saiyans and Granolah to tell them, hey, like, Bardock was the Saiyan that saved us, with Goku, of course, looking just like Bardock, so he will, of course, be recognized. And that's kind of the big cliffhanger going into Chapter 77, which we assume will have the whole backstory of what Bardock did. Now, some folks have already criticized this chapter saying that, oh, it's Dragon Ball minus Bardock. He's benevolent. Yes, he is benevolent. I mean, I personally prefer the original Dragon Ball Z Bardock, the one from the Bardock TV special. That's the one I like the most. I love that story. I love how tragic it is, and I love that he's not really a nice guy compared to the rewritten Bardock from Dragon Ball Minus and from Dragon Ball Super Broly. But honestly, yo, it is what it is. I mean, Toriyama is writing this arc, and Toriyama's version of Bardock is the one we're going to see from now on. So if you don't like this new Bardock, I mean, it's like people who don't like the new Broly, like the old Broly. I mean, that's fine. You have a right to your opinion, and I do too. Just, there's no point in saying, hey, we have a new Bardock. Why don't we go back to the old one if Toriyama wrote the new one? Like, everything from now on is supervised by Toriyama at the very least, or at least he approves it. So, and with this arc, we know he wrote it. So, you're not going to get the original Bardock. You're going to get this new Bardock. That's the way it is. I mean, it's just, I'm not expecting to be anything different than that. So, that's it for this video. If I get more images, which I'm sure we'll get more before the weekend is up, I'll do a video on that. And thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to y'all very soon. And of course, Monday, the manga review will be up.